Hey there, friend.
Imagine a poor boy in a small Japanese village who had no money, no powerful family, and no connections. Most people in such a situation accept a simple life and struggle to survive. But this boy had a different mindset. He was curious about machines and believed that understanding how things work could change his future. Years later, that same boy would build one of the most powerful automobile companies in the world. Millions of people today drive cars and motorcycles with the Honda name. This is not only a historical story, it is also a powerful finance and business lesson about innovation, persistence, and long-term thinking. In this story, you will learn how Soichiro Honda turned curiosity into a global company and how he transformed repeated failures into financial success. Soichiro Honda was born on the 17th of November 1906 in a small village called Komio in Shizuoka, Japan. His family was extremely poor. His father worked as a blacksmith and also repaired bicycles for people in the village. His mother worked as a weaver to help support the family. Life was simple but very difficult. Money was always limited, and every family member had to work hard. From a very young age, Honda showed a strong curiosity about machines. While other children played in the fields, he enjoyed watching his father repair bicycles. The sound of tools, the movement of gears, and the smell of oil fascinated him. He loved seeing broken machines come back to life after being repaired. One moment during his childhood changed everything. When Honda was about 8 years old, he saw an automobile for the first time in his village. It was a Ford Model T. Most villagers were simply surprised by the noisy machine, but Honda was amazed. He ran behind the car just to watch it move. The smell of engine oil and smoke stayed in his memory. That moment created a dream in his mind. He wanted to understand machines and someday build them himself. School did not interest him very much. Teachers often complained that he spent too much time thinking about machines instead of focusing on books. However, although he struggled with traditional education, he was extremely talented in practical learning. After school, he would go directly to his father's workshop and help repair bicycles. He learned how to use tools, how machines were assembled, and how mechanical systems worked together. These early experiences quietly built the foundation of his future engineering ability. When Honda became 15 years old, he realized that staying in the village would limit his opportunities. The automobile industry in Japan was growing quickly, and most of that activity was in Tokyo. So he made a bold decision. He left his village and traveled alone to Tokyo to search for work. In 1922, he found a job at a small automobile repair shop called Art Shokai. Honda expected to start working with engines immediately, but reality was different. The shop owner did not trust a young village boy with expensive machines. His first job was babysitting the owner's child. Many people would feel disappointed in this situation, but Honda had patience. While performing simple tasks, he carefully observed how the mechanics repaired cars and motorcycles. He watched how engines were opened, how damaged parts were replaced, and how machines were rebuilt. Over time, his dedication became clear. The shop owner slowly began giving him small mechanical tasks. Honda learned quickly and soon became one of the most skilled mechanics in the workshop. During this time, he also developed an interest in racing. Automobile racing helped engineers test machines under extreme conditions. Honda helped build race cars in the workshop and later participated in races himself. Racing gave him valuable experience in engine performance and design. However, it also brought danger. In 1936, Honda was involved in a serious racing accident that almost killed him. After recovering from the crash, he realized that his real strength was building machines, not racing them. He decided to focus completely on manufacturing. Honda began working on piston rings, which are small but essential parts inside engines. These rings seal the combustion chamber and help engines operate efficiently. Honda believed he could produce better piston rings than existing manufacturers. He started a company called Tokai Seiki Heavy Industry. His goal was to manufacture high-quality piston rings and sell them to large automobile companies like Toyota. However, His first piston rings were rejected by Toyota because the quality was not good enough. For many entrepreneurs, this rejection would destroy confidence. But Honda believed failure was simply a step toward improvement. Instead of quitting, he studied engineering more seriously. He experimented with different materials and designs until his piston rings finally met Toyota's standards. After that, Toyota began purchasing his products and his company started growing. But soon, another disaster arrived. During World War II, Japan experienced heavy bombing. Honda's factories were destroyed during air raids. Years of hard work disappeared almost overnight. Soon after that, a powerful earthquake damaged the remaining facilities. Most people would lose hope after such destruction, but Honda continued looking for new opportunities. After the war, Japan faced a transportation crisis. Many vehicles were destroyed and fuel was limited. People needed cheap ways to travel. Honda noticed that the Japanese military had thousands of small generator engines left over from the war. These engines were no longer needed. Honda bought some of these engines and attached them to bicycles. The result was a simple motorized bicycle that allowed people to travel faster and farther than ordinary bicycles. This small innovation solved a major problem in post-war Japan. Demand increased rapidly because people needed affordable transportation. Seeing this opportunity, Honda decided to create a new company. In 1948, he officially founded Honda Motor Company. The company started with limited resources, but Honda had a clear philosophy. Innovation creates value, and value creates profit. Instead of copying competitors, he focused on building reliable and efficient machines. In 1958, Honda introduced a motorcycle called the Honda Super Cub. This small motorcycle changed the industry. It was simple, reliable, fuel efficient, and very easy to ride. Honda also used a smart marketing strategy when entering the United States market. Instead of presenting motorcycles as dangerous racing machines, Honda promoted them as friendly transportation for everyday people. Their famous slogan was, "You meet the nicest people on a Honda." This marketing strategy expanded the market dramatically. The Super Cub became one of the best-selling vehicles in history and generated enormous revenue for the company. After achieving success in motorcycles, Honda entered the automobile market. Competing with large companies like Ford, Toyota, and General Motors was extremely risky, but Honda believed innovation could compete with size. During the 1970s, the world experienced a major oil crisis. Fuel prices increased and governments introduced strict environmental regulations. Honda introduced an advanced engine design called the CVCC engine. This technology allowed cars to burn fuel more efficiently and produce fewer emissions. Vehicles such as the Honda Civic and Honda Accord quickly became popular because they were reliable, affordable, and fuel efficient. These innovations helped Honda Motor Company grow into a global financial powerhouse. From motorcycles and cars to power equipment and advanced engineering technologies, the company expanded across multiple industries. In 1973, Soichiro Honda officially retired from the company he founded. However, the culture of innovation and determination that he created continued guiding the company for decades. Today, Honda is one of the largest automobile and motorcycle manufacturers in the world. The financial lesson from this story is powerful. Wealth is not created only through money. Wealth is created by solving real problems and delivering value to society. Honda started his journey with almost nothing. He did not inherit wealth or powerful connections. Instead, he built success step by step by improving products and solving transportation problems. Every failure became a lesson that pushed him closer to success. His story shows that persistence, curiosity, and long-term thinking are the true foundations of financial success. Success does not depend on where you start. It depends on how consistently you continue moving forward. The poor boy who once chased a Ford Model T became one of the most influential entrepreneurs in industrial history. If this story inspired you and you want to learn more lessons about money, business, and financial success, make sure you subscribe to our Sam Explains Money.
Welcome to our Sam Explains Money. I'm so glad you're here. Let's make finance fun. We'll cover everything from saving to investing. Thanks for joining me.